don't ask me anything about SPI. Not pass. I failed. This is my future. This is it. This is my plan A, B, C, D. Like, my worst fear was me failing by like a point. If I don't pass again, I don't continue the program. If you're interested in this type of content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all study. Hey girl, so I know you were expecting me to come out and say that I passed my SPI and everything is great and life is good. It wasn't. It really wasn't, y'all. Like, I knew immediately as soon as I sat down to take the test that I wasn't ready. I knew it. And partially, it is actually fully my fault, because knowing that I am an overthinker and I'm already bad with tests and exams, it was my fault for scheduling the exam at 5:30 p.m. I scheduled the exam so late in the day, and I let all of my anxiety and all the butterflies and everything just keep growing and growing. And the more that I watched videos and I read on more topics, the more I realized that I had more to study. Like, I just kept cramming in the worst way possible. So like I said before, I sat down and I already knew. I'm like, yeah, nah, this is not gonna happen. Plus, as soon as I started my exam, everything just disappeared from my head. What was SPL? What's the lateral press? What's the difference between lateral and elevational? What? Like, yo, it was bad. It was really, really bad. I think the worst that I've ever felt on an exam ever in my life. My chest was tight. My heart was beating so fast. It was bad, y'all. It was so bad. And obviously, I finished the exam, got the score back, and I did not pass. And y'all can see right here. Can y'all see it? No, it says it right here. I did not pass. I failed. And when I seen that fail, y'all, I don't think words could describe the defeat that I felt like, y'all. And mind you, with my school, right? If you don't pass your SPI, you can't continue with the program. I know with other schools it may be different, but the school that I go to, you cannot continue. You cannot start your second year unless you pass. So when I seen that I failed, oh my God, my world just crumbled. I'm thinking about the money, because your girl is not paying school out of pocket. I put out loans. I have loans out. The money, the time, the people. I was thinking about y'all. Like, oh my God, if I do not continue with this program, like, what are you guys gonna do? What's gonna happen with the content? Like, what's gonna happen with the money situation? Like, I'm gonna have to pay for school and I didn't even finish the program. Like, that would have been crazy. All of these things just going through my head. Crazy. Like, what am I gonna do? Oh my God, I was going through it. But for the SPI, y'all, if you guys do not pass, another thing they don't talk about, if you don't pass, you have to wait 60 days for you to be eligible to take it again. Usually with other exams that I've heard of, if you fail once, you could immediately reschedule it, study again in a couple weeks, or how many days you need for you to take the test again. But no, 60 days. So I had to wait the 60 days. I studied. I lied. I studied like a week before. Hey y'all, so it is 2 days before my SPI exam. Take 2. Please send prayers. Please send prayers. That's all I gotta say. Before, about a week ago, I was chilling, but now it's starting to hit me. So I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to take in as much information as possible. Lord, it is in your hands. That's all I gotta say. And I hope that I have some good results. Future Myra, please tell me we passed. Please tell me we passed. Your girl ultimately passed. Ultimately passed, guys. Wait, can y'all see? I passed. Thank the Lord I passed. Ugh, I don't know what the hell I was gonna do. Jesus. And when I tell you that whole entire day, I was going through it. I'm gonna tell you guys what to study for in a minute, but let me just reminisce really quickly, guys. The day of, I remember, first of all, I did not sleep at all the night before. I was studying all throughout the night, and it's not because I wasn't prepared. It was because my nerves was not letting me sleep. I could not sleep that day. So instead of looking at the ceiling, twiddling my thumbs, might as well study. So that's exactly what I did. But I studied throughout the entire night. I was not playing at all. My heart, my anxiety, my conscience was like, girl, study. And that's exactly what I did. Fortunately enough, I learned my lesson. I was never, moving forward, another advice that I have for you, do not take an important exam at the end of the day. Don't do that, because your anxiety, your overthinking, all of that stuff is just gonna keep festering, keep getting the best of you, and it's gonna affect your performance as you take your exam. So I scheduled my exam for 10:15 a.m. and y'all, when I tell you I needed a hug, I felt like a little kid that was so scared to do something, to step forward, to try something new. Like, I needed a hug. I needed a hug from my dad. I literally told my dad, I'm like, yo, I'm about to take this exam. I didn't pass the first time and I'm so scared. And my dad was like, bring it in. So my dad gave me a hug and he prayed for me, and I felt a lot better until I got into the car. And I was about 10 minutes away from the site and I started bawling, crying. Like, when I tell you the defeat that I felt the first time, it was getting the best of me. Like, for real. I was thinking to myself, what if I don't pass again? If I don't pass again, I don't continue the program. And I was just in my head a lot. I was super in my head. And I was also thinking to myself, all of the other times where I attempted to study for an exam or to try a new business venture, and me feeling, no matter how hard I tried, or me thinking about high school and stuff like that, no matter how hard I try, I always am short just a little bit, or I don't pass. And it got to my head, like, my worst fear was me failing by like a point. Instead of getting a score of 555, I get a score of 550. Like, that is my worst fear. So all of that was just going through my head, like, oh my God, like, I cannot not continue with the program, because this is it. Ultrasound is it for me. So if I don't continue with it, my whole entire everything would just crumble afterwards. But I had to bite the bullet, because it was now or never. I had to tell myself, Myra, it's either you take this test now, give it your all, pass, or you let your anxiety, all that stuff get the best of you. You fail and you drop out of the program. Then what? So I really had to pep talk myself, talk to myself, talk to God, for me to have the courage to take this test. Now, thankfully, I studied. Girl, when I tell you, when I got that score back, when I seen pass, everything that I learned, boop, out of my brain. I don't even remember. But if you ask me a question, if you ask me to sit down for the SPI again, I will fail epically. Thank God I studied. That was the SPI for me. As soon as I got that pass, as soon as I seen that pass, y'all, I kid you not, ask everybody that was in that lobby. I did a praise dance. And I had no shame. I had no shame at all. I was so happy. All of the hard work, all of that was worth it. I did it. God is good all the time. And yeah, I'm done with that. Don't ask me anything about SPI. Don't ask me anything about physics because I don't know. I do know I'm gonna continue with my program though. I tell you that. I know I'm gonna continue with my program, and no more procrastination, no more backing down, none of that stuff. Cause that was stressful. This summer was like the most stressful summer I've ever experienced. Like, yeah, I went on a cruise. Yeah, good things happened. But like, all in all, in the back of my head, I'm like, the SPI. Oof, my anxiety was going crazy. But it's over. It's done with. And I failed once, but I didn't give up. I did not give up. I continue to study, continue to, also, make sure y'all go on Quizlet. Do not pay for URR. Don't pay for Prep-Read or none of that stuff. The girls, the great ones that came before us, they put everything on Quizlet. Everything is on Quizlet. All of those like real good resources to help you study for the SPI, they're all on Quizlet, for real. And what else? I also looked on Reddit too. Thank God for the internet, like for real, thank God for the internet. Reddit has some good resources, pointers, things that people can give for advice, all that good stuff on the internet. Just look it up. So yeah, guys, I'm officially done with that chapter of my ultrasound journey, and I definitely plan on taking you guys along with me on my senior year. My program is 2 years. Just finished my first year, and now, thank God, we are on our second year, and we're gonna get through this together. Me and you, we gonna be like this, okay? I'm gonna put y'all on game. So I know that this year I'm gonna be learning cardiovascular. I mean, my entire track is echovascular. God willing, I'm going to become a ultrasound tech specializing in the heart, basically the echo techs. And we're going to be studying more on cardiovascular, and then the next semester we're going to be learning OB, because I'm actually low-key interested in OB too. We're going to be learning OB, abdomen, all that good stuff, general. So that's gonna be that. I think I might want to get into fetal or peds echo, but I don't know yet. I also might want to just start my own business, work with private physicians, and have my own hours, go do house visits or office visits and get paid by the day. But we'll see. I really don't know yet, but we gonna figure it out together, all right? But today's Sunday, I'm about to go to church. That's why I'm wearing this, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. If you're interested in this type of content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any other video topics for me, definitely comment that down below, because I want to know what y'all are interested in. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye.